Okay, we just threw a party for 300 lesbians of every possible kind, and it came out swell.
OLOC has been in existence since 1989, and we have, right at the moment, we have 14 chapters in various cities around the U.S., and national gatherings began, I believe, in the early 1990s.
I've seen so many of my friends that I haven't seen in like 25, 30 years, and it's been just the best.
I think this is the wildest one they've ever had, and the most highly attended, the most populous one, and it with the most women of color ever.
Movement in black, movement in black, can't keep them back, movement in black.
I had never saw so many older women, and they're so active.
It keeps me involved in a lot of things, you know, like working against class, race, political issues, and the support that I get from being with all these women is wonderful.
I've been to numerous workshops this morning, yesterday, the day before. There's so much going on. It's very exciting. The energy is very exciting.
The exciting thing that came out of it was women talking about all the things they're doing in senior housing and medical care. That is how you fight for our social cause.
When we have the old lesbians organizing for change, we're organizing not just for change, we're organizing for empowerment.
We are poets and we are singing. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
We're doing this protest partly to honor Tita Caldwell, our old friend who helped organize the Wild Old Women demonstrations in San Francisco against the Bank of America. And one of the things we did was look at the number of people who were losing their homes in the banking crisis to foreclosure in our neighborhood. We found that the people who were losing their homes were old people and people of color. And we're protesting the bank's refusal to deal with this issue.
I need a nation I can trust. I need an expectation of meaning. A need for us to be engaged in a work that has purpose. We want the world to change, not just our internal compasses, but the structure of the very nation in which we live.
The changes we look for old to be not a negative word. We're the only civilized culture in the world that doesn't revere old age. And to maybe turn that around a little bit, to have some respect and reverence for old.
I kind of didn't want to see myself as old. I wanted to be maybe older, but not old, you know. And then I realized, well, yes, I am an old lesbian. Oh, girl, I'd love to tell you my age.
I'm 76.
I'm 67.
I'm 75.
I'll be 92 next week.
Being among all these old dykes, these old lesbians, myself an old lesbian, that's what's very exciting. Yes, that's the highlight.
To me, the best thing about growing older is you grow more into your authenticity and you understand how to have it, how to be it, and how to live it.
Old lesbians are the treasures who can heal and guide us into the future.
I'm inspired by the fact that as we grow older, we don't have to lie down and die. We're here, and we're proud, and we're queer.
We are organizers. I'm assuming that if you come here, you're an organizer, or you date an organizer, or you want to date an organizer. All of which I heartily recommend. They tend to be of the nation of women who can catch you should you fall to the side.
I remember I used to facilitate a group for slightly older lesbians. They had to be 30 to join. And they used to fight to get in, and now women can't wait till they're 60 and can join OLOC.
Being an old lesbian amongst younger lesbians who don't necessarily have the history, well, they certainly don't have the history in history books, so they aren't aware of what came before them. And I think it's very important when there's a movement to build upon the history and the mistakes of the past and the successes of the past. The important thing about OLOC is that we can come out about how we feel in terms of disability, how it's impacting our lives, and get the support that we need.
To have an organization like OLOC with there's somewhere I can go, someone I can talk to that understands me.
So I hugged the word lesbian tight to my breasts, which were too big when I was young, made perfect cleavage when I needed it, and now submit to gravity.
I think OLOC's fab.
I think OLOC needs to keep going, and we need to keep coming. People need to know that it is here. That's my bottom line for it. It needs to be here, and we need to figure out how to keep it here.